Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. I'm really sorry that I haven't written in a week, but I really haven't had the chance. We've really been on the go. It's the new captain we have. All new captains seem to be gung-ho. Right now it must be about dawn in West Virginia. I hope that you're having a good time there. We are still in the same area that we were last time that I wrote. We've been going out and coming back. One day we were choppered out and checked this area that had been repeatedly bombed the day before. We found nothing but large craters. We walked all day until it was too late to go back to our camp, so some of the packs were dropped off for us by helicopter. There was one poncho for every couple of men, and it rained like the dickens that night. Sergeant Hogan and I slept together. What we did was just use the poncho as a blanket and laid it on the tall grass, and we were warm even though we were soaked. The next morning we dried out by the fire. We stayed out in the boonies there for a few days, but being helicoptered occasionally from one spot to the other. On Saturday, a bunch of us really got the daylight scared out of us. I was walking in the rear of the patrol at the time. The front had reached this thick, treed area that looked suspicious enough to reckon by fire, which means to check the area by standing a good distance back, firing it with a machine gun. It's a safe and effective way to see if anyone is in there. The trouble was that they didn't pass the word back to the rear, or even up to the front. When we heard the machine gun fire in the middle of the patrol, naturally we hit the deck pronto, hearts pounding. In about 15 seconds we found out what happened, but it was a long 15 seconds. We were certainly getting funky out there in the field, getting rained on and sweating through our clothes. One day we even had to trudge through this narrow little bank that was so steep one of the bigger guys was left on either side of us, yanking us up. I forded across the thigh-high river with Flame in front of me. When we got to the opposite bank, Foots, size 13 foot, was pulling and I was pushing, and Flame was like a water buffalo. When we had to come back across the river the following day, we used our heads and crossed on a log about 15 feet downstream. We finally got clean clothes today, and we got the opportunity to bathe in the stream this afternoon. I feel like a new man. Good food is something that I think about a lot here. I can't wait to sit down for a good Italian dinner. A steak, french fries, onions, and an ice-cold beer with ice cream for dessert. It was very flattering of you to suggest that I write to the Verona Cedar Grove Times, but nothing really exciting is happening to us. Our greatest excitement is sitting around, counting the days, and sometimes for kicks we watch corn as it grows. I'll think about it though. Short is the most popular saying in Vietnam. It refers to your time here. To be truly short, you must have less time left than you have been here. In other words, after 6 months, you're going downhill, and then your time is short. We got a critical breakdown of 5 beers and 5 sodas today. 10 cans per man, and I am ready to hit my goodie bag again. Well, take care. Don't let any of those horses throw you. Tell me how your West Virginia vacation was. Love, Tony.